So tonight let's talk about PayPal's new stablecoin, which came out this morning, PYUSD, and it shocked the world. People don't know enough about it. So I'm going to talk about things to watch out for. Also, you have a couple other exchanges, blockchain.com and crypto.com, that has payment license in Singapore. So both of these guys are expanding out. Again, every single exchange that gets more approval around the world, the better it is overall, right? This next, every single cycle, not only does the price get higher, but we also have more ways to enter the space. So the FOMO gets bigger and bigger every single time. So this next parabolic run is going to be absolutely crazy and insane. And Bitstamp also raising funds for European derivative, Asian expansion. These guys are not sitting idle. Basically, all these changes expanding and blowing up everywhere and getting ready for the next leg up, for the next FOMO run that will be coming starting in 2024. Right? 2024, I'm really bullish about 2024. It turns out that XRP has a new company. What's going on with that? Well, there's a new company called Centrigrade, okay, created by XRP, and it's all about offsetting carbon. It's carbon credits, right? So ESG, people hate ESG, right? People hate talking about it, but that's what Centrigrade is about. So according to Ripple, in collaboration with the RMI Rocky Mountain Institute, pioneer in sustainable investing, Ripple is excited to introduce a new company, Centrigrade. Centrigrade is an open data platform serving the global carbon and nurture market, or nature. The platform will provide developers of carbon and nature credits with low barrier and intuitive way to bring the product to market, providing full data transparency and traceability for an entire life cycle of credits. It aims to open global credit markets to all carbon and nature developers, regardless of size and location, to boost availability of capital. Okay, so it has something to do with capital and nature markets. I don't quite get buying carbon credits and all that. I don't know what that's about. It just seems like buying carbon credits does not offset carbon pollution. Like it doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. It just seems like that's what this is about. So I guess, is this good for Ripple? I don't actually know, but they have a new project out. Okay, I just thought I'd cover that. What about this big thing about PayPal? PayPal, I've used PayPal for many years. Still do not trust them. And I still think they have that clause in their agreement, user agreement, that says they can fine you $2,500. Basically, if they think you're lying. I think that's still in there. But regardless, they came out with a stablecoin. It caught everyone by surprise. Okay. It's issued by Paxos. Now, PayPal said, hey, our stablecoin is better than everyone else because Paxos is a trust in New York, which means the New York Department of Financial Services is regulating Paxos and a new PayPal PYUSD stablecoin. So they are arguing it is better. It's more secure than USDT and USDC. Now, here's the thing. People don't realize this. Paxos has their own stablecoin. And you know what? Gemini also has GUSD, which is also from Paxos. So you can make the same argument that both of those stablecoins, and BUSD used to be Paxos too, both of those, has the same feature, right? So it's not really, they're kind of hiding the truth in terms of how this is better than everything else. It's not really. But because it's PayPal, absolutely huge financial giant, it's making headline news, right? But those of you guys that have sold anything online, have used PayPal in a merchant capacity, not from a user capacity, right? I think users are okay, but anyone that's ever used PayPal from a merchant perspective, meaning you ran a business or you sold things online, you know that PayPal is notorious for shutting your account down. They will lock your account, they will lock your funds, and they will not give it back to you because they are not a bank. They're not regulated like a bank. They don't have to operate like a bank. So I've gone through many periods where PayPal just shuts down my account, asked to do a credit check, asked for receipts and invoices, and been times where I had to wait up to 6 months before getting my money back. That's kind of how PayPal operates, right? They're kind of like the mob, the mafia. Anything goes. Huobi recently, there's a lot of fun about Huobi. And I've always told you guys this. Anything that Justin Sun touches, you want to get far, far, far away from. Huobi was one of the bigger, well-known, I don't know if it was tier 1, maybe tier 2 exchange. But recently, there's a lot of talks about a lot of executives either leaving or being arrested. So there's a large number of outflow, okay, of all coins from Huobi. Stable coins and ETH-based coins are talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. So in a desperate attempt, it seems like Justin is trying to save it. So some anonymous person who was one of the largest TRX holders on the planet, guess who, okay, deposit 200 million of USDT and 9 million Ether into Huobi to try to save it, to try to prop it up, right? Huobi says they don't know who it's from. Although this person, again, is one of the largest holders of Tron on the planet. So you do the math. Who else can it be, right? But yeah, it doesn't, I don't know if Huobi's going to make it. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but ever since Justin bought it, I'm like, I'm out. Anything he touches is no good. So there's that. Also, Coinbase buys back partially $1 billion bonds at a premium. Coinbase obviously has been doing very well ever since the XRP, security dismissal, I guess. Coinbase has been skyrocketing, and so many institutions are depending on Coinbase for their spot Bitcoin ETFs, right? So that's probably the reason why they're doing it. They're flush with money right now, so that's good.